Presbyterian religion was founded in Scotland by John Knox in the later 1500s. Knox was raised Catholic and went on to priesthood, where he started forming his ideas about the church. Knox's ideas were based off of reformers John Calvin and Martin Luther. His ideals, though still kept as a major role in the religion, have been slightly altered as the religion has progressed through time. The Presbyterian reform reached the United States in 1703 by Francis Makemie. The first established of the Presbyterian churches was in Philadelphia. With the spread of the Presbyterian faith, sections broke off, creating over 100 different types of Presbyterianism. The first of the Presbyterian churches stayed very similar and did not try to segregate themselves from everyone else in the denomination. It was later on, when the religion was being popularized throughout Europe, that churches would identify themselves with different types. The first of the Presbyterian churches in the United States was that of the Presbyterian Church of America, PCA, which continues to be one of the main branches of Presbyterianism, as well as PCUSA, the Presbyterian Church of the United States of America. It wasn't until later that the First Presbyterian Church was officially founded. It was established by 6 men who at first just gathered in each other's houses on a rotation. They were by trade tobacco tradesmen who had come to the town of Owensboro looking to expand their work opportunities. Over the years, the tradesmen brought more people into the church and eventually moved into the Davis County Courthouse on Sundays. As the population steadily grew, the congregation built the first church. The first building was built at 100 West 3rd Street and has moved several times since. The current building is located on the corner of Griffith Avenue and Clinton Place, and was built on a plot of land that was donated to the congregation. The church was dedicated to the glory of God and in service to the gospel of Jesus Christ in this community on September 19th, 1954, just a few months after opening the new doors. Founded. Throughout the years, even with the combining and separating the church has gone through, there have been quite a few good, productive members of society in the congregation. Miss Helen Sears has been a devoted member of the church and a strong advocate for children in the community. She has had a child care center named after her, the Helen Sears Family Development Center, and was a longtime supporter of the Audubon area community services. In previous years, Miss Sears was a math teacher and a tutor for kids as well. The Triplett family has been in Owensboro almost since the town was started. Many of the members have gone on to be local lawyers and judges and have done their best to help their community where they can. Bringing diversity to Owensboro, Mrs. Winnie Lin has given Chinese classes for years to children in the community and even started the local multicultural festival, which is hosted at First Presbyterian Church every August. Most events that have taken place or involved the church or a church member have been kept in scrapbooks by the church's Presbyterian Women's Group. The oldest scrapbook dates back to 1954, when the current location's building opened its doors. The news, clippings, and bulletins and other announcements are kept on a bulletin board in the main hallway of the church and are taken and put into a new scrapbook every year. Every year, the church's youth go on a mission trip to a different location in the U.S. and do different things to help the community they travel to. The church is a part of a local backpack ministry, which helps feed a local elementary school child every weekend who otherwise wouldn't get anything or very little to eat until the next week at school. First Presbyterian has also teamed up with other churches to be a part of Living Waters for the World. Every 5th Sunday, First Presbyterian cooks and serves meals for the Patino shelter in the community, does collections for food all year for local food pantries, and they provide 2 weeks' worth of food to families in the community around Christmas with what the church calls Christmas baskets. Reverend Dr. Jonathan Carroll of First Presbyterian Church is quoted in saying, "My favorite part of our church, outside of the usual in church, is the people of the church. Our congregation is so loving of one another and very considerate. They are also very inclusive. They are one of the most inclusive congregations I've had the pleasure of meeting. It doesn't matter who they are. Our congregation takes them in and loves them no matter what. From being here, I've seen that it doesn't matter if someone is white, black, brown, Asian, tall, short, thick, thin, gay, straight, 7 years old, or 99 years old. Everyone is treated as equals because it is the Christian way.